Understand, in this world that we're living in, especially now in this generation, you could be the most positive person. You could be the person that actually went to heaven and came back and shown proof. Right? Shouts out to the Most High God. Someone out there is not gonna like you. They're not gonna like that energy that you're putting out. You could be a person that went above and beyond for many people. In the minute that you cannot do that same thing that you've done for that person or those people, it's like you're the biggest enemy. You're the most devilish person, the evil person. Even though you tell them, hey, I got you next time. And it's like what you did in the past didn't exist. We live in a world now where, and I'm sorry to say this, and before I get into it, I want to break down the way that kind of person I was, and still to this day I am. But based off of this present experience and what I went through in the past, I am very, very positive to say it's best to be selfish, put that energy into yourself, and if you want to give and you want to give that positivity, well, it definitely is. It's best to be positive, right? Because the way you treat yourself is the way you're going to treat others. But being isolated and being selfish, as I stated, and being an individual and take care of yourself, it's best to be that way in this time before you can do that for anyone else. Before I get into the video, let me introduce myself. This is Gene, your best friend, your new best friend. And I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. Check this out. Family, friends, we live in a time now. The most positive person that mean well and mean from the heart. Most people don't understand what good is. They don't understand what good is until you do something for them. Let's talk about it. You're a person that's so positive, you'll take up the time and day to just listen to an individual that you know that don't deserve your time and energy. They'll sit there and it could be no matter what. You're a person that to sit there and listen, and they're getting to many relationships in and out. And still, out of all the 1,500 million relationships that they've gotten themselves into, how is it they haven't learned a lesson in that relationship? And all these relationships that they were in is the same thing, back to back, back to back, and it's like, yo, you question yourself, and it's like, yo, listen, the minute that, don't you dare, and that's another thing, don't you dare tell them, hey, you know what? You may just need to chill out from dating right now because, maybe I need to heal. Here they go. Me healing? What you mean? There's nothing wrong with me. And then they're calling you out, judging them. And as I stated before, they'll take your time, your hard-earned resources. They'll get into relationships and people are using them. And you question yourself, it's like, and here you are positive. You're focused on, you know what? I would love a relationship, and I believe that there's someone out there that's good. There's good people out there, but I have not came across them. But I'll put that time and energy into myself, and then I will attract these people. Those same people will look at you like, yo, what? Attract? What does that mean? You live around here, like, there's no good people around here. And that's another thing. Me as a man, I understand, especially in these times now, we live in a world where women are against women. I mean, women are against men, men are against women. I don't know about everybody else, but I come across good women. Now, that doesn't mean that these same women, I'm supposed to be with them. But I have had or come across many women that I can have a conversation with them, and we can talk about deep things, and we can stay on the phone for 3 hours. Now, that doesn't mean I talk to them every day, but I would not sit there and say, hey, there are bad women out there. That's just me. But I know in this world that we live in now, we live in a world like, I think men or women, right, are bad, and you're supposed to think that way. You don't see it around you? As if there's not billions of people in this world, right? And everybody has their mind of their own. Or maybe, like let's say, those same people, it's the type of people that they choose in the communities that they choose to be in to attract these type of people. You could be a person that just smiling, cheese and dumb, teeth fall out. Yo, what's going on? You slap hands with somebody. Yo, what's going on? You see this right here? You see this? It's going to be somebody that's going to look at you from a distance and look at you side-eyeing like, who does this person think he is? He think he popular? He think he famous? Only people in the music industry, only people that's actors, famous people can be happy like that. You see the ignorance of people? That's what I'm telling you. No matter how positive you are, and you don't even have to know that person, they're looking at you as something wrong with you. And then guess what? They're going to think, oh, he done passed by me. He didn't even say what up. He didn't pass by me. He didn't even say, what's going on. So he think that he's better than everybody else. Ladies, you can see your homegirl. You can see somebody you haven't seen in a long time. But you're so genuine and happy to see that person. You mean everything from the heart. Girl, how you doing? You hugging up on her. Oh my God, it's been a long time. And then guess what? You don't work on yourself so much, right? You getting your hair done, your nails done. You got your skin routine. You smelling good. They complimenting you. Look at you. Oh my God, you been hitting the gym. You look so fit. Oh my God, you look like you came from a magazine. And I guarantee you, it's going to be that one female from a distance like, you know how they do. I've seen this many times. Oh my gosh, she think that she got it. She ain't even all that. And that's the problem we have with people. No matter how positive you are, no matter how much you worked on yourself, there's always going to be someone that's just going to not like you. They're not going to like that positive energy, that light that you bring. They ain't going to like it. And this is one of the reasons why, that you have to be an individual. You have to focus on yourself. You have to isolate yourself. And that's another thing too. When you isolate yourself, you're not around so many people, and you reserve yourself, you can be positive. You can get that energy out. But when you're around so many people so much, and then you're just giving that positivity, it's to the point where you're just giving it out like it's water. Everybody don't deserve your positive energy, because it's something like, let's say you decide to just take time and focus on yourself. You reserve yourself, right? Or like food, right? Let's say this, like food, right? Now, if you eat too much, right, what happens? You get bloated. You feel like so heavy, right? But you go out there, you eat when you can, right? And you have food, you give it out, but you have just enough, right? You get that same, you feel better, you enjoy the meal. Like, it's sort of like positive energy, right? You keep that positive energy within you, you give it, within you. And, when it's time for you to step out, you can give out positive energy and get that return. I don't even know if it makes sense, but I'm sure that you're getting where I'm coming from. But where I'm going with this is this. No matter what you do, how positive you are, how compliments you give, and then, you're getting around certain people, you're chilling, people are just not going to like it. They're just going to dislike that energy that you're getting and receiving. You have to understand now, we live in a time now, and I'm saying this as much as I don't know how much I could stress this out. Everybody is self-centered. I wish I had my phone on recorded. That phone that you have, that device is letting people know that, hey, I'm on social media, I'm famous because I am on camera. I got like 50, 100, 1,000 likes. So that means I'm up there with all these supermodels and this, that, and the third. And these people, you don't even know the type of lives that they live in. They still negative. And they still living in that shoebox that they living in. Nothing wrong with it. But guess what? Their reality is not what you really think. The way they live in, the reality that they're living in is not what you really think. So while you focus on yourself and you're working on yourself, continue to do that, reserve your energy, and understand that most people are just not gonna like the positive energy that you come out with. They're just not gonna like it. No matter how much you're trying to convince them and say, look at me, I'm floating on water, I can fly. I can fly. I can fly. Look at it. And they see that you flying all in the sky. And then that person's gonna say, most of them, watch them fall. And the minute that you fall, you wasn't flying. You was on a plane. And that's the problem with people. No matter how much you show how positive you are, they're gonna look at you and go, that person can't be that happy. Dang. What he happy about? What she happy about? I'm miserable. You gotta be the same way too. Be careful. Alright. So if you like this video and it resonate with you, I invite you guys to comment below. I enjoy your comments. I always comment below. Please comment below for the algorithm. Put a like. I want to get so many people. I want to build this community. Nothing is ever going to be too positive. I understand, but I want to build a community where, like, yo, anybody that's feeling bad, and I put a message out there, or for some of you, want to put a message out there, right? Because you can relate to me. You can brighten somebody's day up. All right. So again, please like, share, and subscribe to your best friend, your new best friend. And I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.